gang. I kind of want to
Get that out of your system.
Oh wait, I gotta press. Oh, we're recording. Interesting. I wanted to put out some movie recommendations.
Okay.
I got sick maybe 2 weeks ago, and I had to take a sick day. So that means is because you can't sleep when you're sick. When you're proper sick, you're just rolling around in your bed. So that's a waste of time. You gotta use that time for other things. Mm-hmm. So I bundle up. I come to the basement, start watching some movies. I'm catching up on some movies.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do some rapid fire stuff over here.
All right.
Movie number 1, Vice, with the very talented Christian Bale as as the vice president during the Bush administration.
He's Dick Cheney?
Dick Cheney.
What?
That movie was fantastic.
Wow.
I give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Man, they're letting Zac Efron play serial killers. They're letting friggin' Christian Bale play political serial killers.
Yo, Dick Cheney is... When you watch this movie, you see how smart this guy, how shrewd this guy was.
I followed Dick Cheney's political career. And yeah. I'm just surprised Christian Bale gets to play Dick Cheney.
Dude, so. And you know Christian Bale's not wearing a fat suit. He gained that weight.
That's impressive.
You know? And he's fantastic in that role.
Dang.
Solid. If you liked the movie The Big Short,
yeah,
you know, about the financial crisis, this is shot in the same manner. Okay. Same type of feel. So I really did like it. That was a solid movie. Vice. Number 2 on the list, The Mule, by Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
Might even be his last movie because that guy is hella old.
No, man.
No,
he's doing movies. That's all he's done. He's gonna make another movie.
He's gonna make another movie?
Yeah, of course he's gonna make another movie.
I guess maybe he's played up how old he was in this movie because
he's every bit as old as he is, but he's got nothing else to do, man.
Fair.
What's this movie about? Drug trafficking?
Yeah. So what he is I believe it's based on a true story, right? He's an old grandpa who wasn't really there for his family, and this is the twilight years, starting to see the importance of family, trying to do some good, but he needs money, and he's stuck in a tough spot, and someone approaches him to be a drug mule.
But who's gonna suspect grandpa?
Who's gonna expect a grandpa? Apparently, he was a very good drug mule.
All right, I believe.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. It's pretty good. I'll put that as like a 6.8.
That sounds horrible.
Right into a 7.
That sounds bad.
7.
It's a very good movie. Failing grade.
Hey man, failing grade is like below 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Canadian grade. Yeah. You know, in the U.S. it's not like that.
Oh no.
You didn't know this?
No.
So in Canada, failing grade is 50. In the U.S., failing grade is 70.
Wow.
So in Canada, you need to know half the stuff.
No, it doesn't work like that.
It sure does.
No,
I went to college here.
Oh yeah, I went to university. 70 in a an engineering program. 70 is a damn good grade.
Yeah, but 50 is still passing. You still get your diploma with 50. 50 means you're missing almost everything. You know, 50 is ridiculous.
I don't know if you get a diploma if you have 50s across the board. I feel like this is something.
I think you're still passing, bro. I'm pretty positive.
All right.
I'm gonna look this up later.
Well, nonetheless.
Yeah.
The Mule. There it is.
Right.
But, okay. And then one last one. Mm-hmm. A movie called The Prospect.
Oh.
And The
What's
Prospect is now on Netflix, so y'all can check that out over there. It is an indie sci-fi film. There's not a lot of those movies out there. Sci-fi movies are
indie and sci-fi. I just saw this last week while I was sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is definitely, guys, go with Yasin on this one.
Yeah.
Definitely a passing grade.
Yeah.
Whatever that might mean for you.
Yeah.
Such a clean, not a lot of people, but good movie.
Solid movie.
Yeah. Built some tension in that movie.
Oh, it's all tension. So the basic premise is a father and daughter are prospectors that are landing on this planet that you need to wear suits because the atmosphere is toxic, and they're trying to harvest a certain something, and things happen on the planet.
Yeah.
It is a very, very good movie. Solid acting. One of the guys from
Oberon's in it.
Yeah, Oberon is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or he was also in Narcos as well.
He's in Narcos as well.
Yeah.
And it's a it's a beautiful movie. You're like, oh, this is
Yeah.
aesthetically pleasing to watch.
Yeah, definitely. So very unique, super good movie, and now on Netflix. So check that out.
Netflix, man. Crush, that's a Netflix original. That's not nowhere else.
No, it's not Netflix original.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Might be wrong.
No, no. This movie was indie. You know, I don't even think it had Netflix money.
Impressive to have Oberon.
Yeah.
That's the whole budget is Oberon.
Yeah.
They're like, hey,
or he might have. Oberon seems to be like the type of guy where he's like, yeah, all right, cool. I'll just do this as an exercise.
I think the way they do most of the indie movies, if they have a star in it, is that they give star like a piece of the movie of the back end, depending on how it does. Like Ethan Hawke for Purge was the budget for Purge. Or like, hey, and that movie was dirt cheap. I think it cost $60,000 to make.
Really?
Because Ethan Hawke was like a producer. He didn't have to get paid. And then it grossed over $200 million.
Wow.
That's why they were like, we're going to keep making these.
Yeah.
We found
what
a
are
formula.
They, third now? Fourth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's famous because it's the director and producer who made that movie. They specialize in making dirt cheap movies like Paranormal Activity and stuff like that.
Oh, they did Paranormal as well? Yeah, because Paranormal, that was dirt cheap.
Yeah,
that is a house with a camcorder, and that was it.
That's it. There's like, let's buy 6 camcorders, and we're all set.
Yeah.
What ghost? No, we'll just drop some powder, put just some footprints, we're set. Some college level
yeah, they did very well.
Yeah.
Man, that movie. I mean, Paranormal Activity is up to number 5. I only watched the first 2, I think. First one scared me, though.
It still don't have the same impact.
Really? You watched any of the other ones? I feel like
no,
it's kind of
I mean,
old.
in the sense that, like, regardless if I watch Blair Witch or Paranormal Activity, I still have the same impact as if I watched, like a high budget horror movie. Like, I'm still just as scared.
Yeah.
It's like taking a girl to Wendy's for dinner.
Okay.
Done that.
Yes.
And on a date, and like still had the same impact. I realized like I could have taken her to a nicer place, but this was fun too.
Yeah.
Same impact. You'd be surprised, right? Somebody told you the budget, but you could pull it off with the right content.
True. I think I've won. Speaking of, I'm trying to figure out what's my cheapest date.
All right.
Yeah. Dairy Cream. I
don't even believe you because you like to friggin' like wow ladies.
All right. So I used to. That used to be a thing.
Right.
But definitely a losing
game.
game.
You ever show up like first date flowers?
No, never done
okay,
that.
just wondering.
No, never done that. But yeah, I used to high-end restaurants in Toronto. That used to be my thing.
You hold them doors open? Right now I'm just like, of course you hold the door open. Nah, man. I don't hold doors open.
But then after that, I figured there's a runway. Mm-hmm. You wanna slowly build towards
right.
the thing. So
makes sense.
But then again, Dairy Cream is a staple that's been open.
Dairy Queen?
No, Cream. It's the one on Lakeshore. The one that's been open for like since 1960s.
That's a nice one though.
It's so nice. Yeah, that and Tim Hortons.
You take a girl out to Tim Hortons?
Arguably one of my that was pretty memorable. It was pretty fun. No, never just Tim Hortons. No.
Yeah, no. I was like, that's it. Yo, girl. Triple on me. Like, what do you wanna... There's not even a super size me that I can throw in there. Like, no, everything at Tim Hortons is...
Wait. It was sushi before. Then it was Dairy Cream.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotcha. You ever find like a good spot that like all first dates go to?
No. I diversify. I don't want to be... You don't want to be... No. You gotta... Also, then you might have to like let go of that spot. Mm-hmm. You don't want to do that.
All right.
I have a thing. It takes me a while for me to be able to like move past the memory that's connected to a location. It's the whole thing.
That's true. Like you go out with a girl, you have your first date with her. It goes well. You guys see each other for a while. You stop seeing it. You take a new girl there, and that old girl shows up, and then she's gonna be like, "You bring all these girls here," and what are you gonna say? Yeah. What do you care? I go, what I want.
Do what I want. That or the server knows. Hey, welcome back again.
Oh man, I was breaking up with the lady once, and it was tough. And the server interjected, like, "Would you like anything else?" And I was like,
"Read the room."
I know. Don't you see our faces right now?
Was this at a Pizza Hut?
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit! There's a buffet happening. Kids running around.
God bless Pizza Hut.
All right.
That guy didn't get a tip.
Nobody
got a tip.
No, nobody got a tip. Dine and dash that. Yeah. Give me a rank on your pizzas.
Oh, in terms of pizza joints?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not breakup spots, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Although mine would be, Symposium. Mm-hmm. That's a hard no for me. Everything that has gone wrong in my past, as far as relationships concerned, is somehow tied to Symposium. I can't do Symposium. Okay. People are like, hey, we're just gonna meet up. We're gonna have a meet up. We're gonna have a brunch at a Symposium. It's like, hey man, I'll meet you after.
Yeah, you all might die. I'm gonna exclude like Mickey's deep dish pizza because that's more like a specialty pizza joint. That's a deep dish pizza.
I've never even had that.
It's amazing. There's
Toronto?
also one in Toronto now. I forgot what it's called, but let's talk about the actual pizza places. I like a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Once I was at Pizza Hut, I saw the pizza slowly come out.
Yeah.
I saw the guy put it on in the box.
Yeah.
I saw him pick up a spray can.
Yeah.
That was white and spray the rim and close my box.
Yeah.
I didn't even think twice. I'm like, what? For a second, I was like, what's he spraying? Ooh, it's glistening. And that's I took that pizza home. But they sprayed the whole rim.
Really?
I hope it's butter. I have no idea if it's an aerosol can.
Yeah, I think it's butter. It's like Pam.
Yeah, I mean, if it was, I wish it was like, like, but it was like, like something delicious that hurts the ozone layer.
God damn.
Yeah.
I like where your mind's at too. You're like, well, that's what they do in the pizza. It's
That's what
fine.
they do. Must be good.
Yeah.
So I like a good Pizza Hut, and then it's, whatever.
The rest of them
Domino's.
just are interchangeable.
Yeah, you can kind of go back and I have a few friends that love Pizza Nova.
Okay.
I don't know why.
No.
Pizza is probably the lowest.
Lowest.
Yeah, for me.
That being said, have you ever tried the new cauliflower crust from Pizza?
No.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's not like
Pretty good.
a raving review, man. Have you tried this? No, I haven't. 6. Like, it's mediocre.
Well, okay, so listen. As far as your options for gluten-free pizza is concerned, you have a limited range. And most of the crusts that are gluten-free are horrendous. Do not taste good at all.
Believe.
Domino's gluten-free, somewhat good, but really, it's not that great. That being said, the cauliflower crust at Pizza is actually a little fluffy with a little bit of a crisp.
Interesting.
It's good. Like, I put it as far as the best gluten-free option, Pizza now.
Wow.
They like it. Well, I mean, I haven't ordered in a while, but after it had caught on, they were running out of stock, like virtually everywhere.
Really?
Yep.
Burger King, I believe, is called an ultimate burger, where there's no meat. It's like a non-meat tasting burger. And
They have that
new.
now?
Yeah, it's new.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's called ultimate or something of that nature, like
Yeah. Okay.
that kind of word, a synonym.
Right.
But yeah, it's supposed to taste like meat. It's no meat.
That's interesting. I wouldn't mind trying that out.
Yeah, it's intriguing. Oh, it doesn't taste like meat?
No. It's not meat, but it tastes like
It
meat.
tastes like meat. Yeah, I want to just judge it on like how far along. They used to have one in Houston at one point. I bit into this thing, carrots. It just tasted like carrots. I thought it was disgusting. Yeah.
Remember Licks?
Yeah, I remember Licks. They used to have a veggie burger.
Their veggie burger was nice.
Yeah. Unbelievably.
Like skeptical hippo eyes.
Yeah.
Is this just a regular burger?
I was like, you lying to me?
Yeah, because it tastes.
Because I want to believe, right? You got me on your side immediately.
Yeah. Taste, feel, texture, the whole 9 yards. Man, it was fantastic.
In Texas, they used to have like a double meat burger.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, what's that? 2 patties. I was like, okay. I thought they're doing something extra. I like Burger Factory with the cheese cooked right into it.
Oh, the Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, it will burn you.
Yeah.
Because it's way hotter inside of that burger than it is on the outside. You're like, oh, it's ready.
Yeah.
You bit into it and we're like,
Yeah.
I burned my mouth.
Yeah, you got to go slow on that one.
You got to go slow on
Their
that.
bread is very nice, very soft. And they have the tornado fries.
I'm buying that. I know it's a gimmick. Why not, though? Why not? I mean, these straight line fries, haven't they had their stay long enough? Can't we do something more creative?
Yeah, I remember when there was a guy at the register. I feel like he was one of the top guys there. So I was asking him, what should I get? Whatever was my first time there. And he was so passionate about his food, right? So I was like, I'm going to do this burger. And I'm like, I don't know if I want fries. He's like, listen, if you want a lighter taste than fries, right? But you want like a good seasoning with a good crisp, just to go with your burger, then you should try the tornado fries. This is very good. After he was so confident, and I was like, yeah, let's just do it.
Potato sommelier over here, It's like this potato was it was in the ground.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm with you. I like my food recommendations by somebody who looks like they like food.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want like a skinny Asian kid, giving me like very. I don't believe you.
Yes.
I want somebody that's just a little sloppy.
Yeah. Action Bronson.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That guy is This guy has all the credibility.
All of the credibility.
I saw him
show
make a sandwich, and I was with him the whole time. Just a sandwich.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
Man. I mean, I think he's an actual chef.
That's what everybody says, but I saw him make just a sandwich.
No. I'm pretty sure he's a legit chef.
All right.
Yeah.
I went to school and worked at a restaurant. I buy it.
That guy loves food. He has a show called Fuck That's Delicious.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's the show I watched. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's just smoking pot, eating sandwiches, making food.
Speaking of Action Bronson.
Yeah.
I went to a new barber. Mm-hmm. You know, they had Action Bronson on the TV. That's what I'm thinking about. But here's the thing, right? I go to a barber. I realize I have very minimal hair. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to the barber for hair, really, for like hairstyles. I'm going there for beard styles.
True.
Yeah. And the reason why is because it takes time to line up the beard.
Right.
You got to fade. You got to get it lined up. Everything has got to be symmetrical, all the whole 9 yards. It is a process. Mm-hmm. And it is easily, for me to like shave my head and then do my beard, in easily a 40-minute process. And that is if I am locked in. Mm-hmm. No mistakes, no nothing. Just get it in. This is like 3 blades. It's a whole thing. This is just a pallet worth of equipment that's required for me to be able to get it the way how I really want to do it. And the thing is that while I enjoy it, I believe it's some level of an art form, every once in a while, you just want to be able to sit down and have someone else do it for you. You know?
True.
Just so you can relax for a bit.
Yeah.
And it was one week where I'm like, yo, man, I'm tired of this.
I'm tired of shaving my own face.
And so, I was going to, every once in a while, I would go to this particular barber.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got to try something else. I want to go to some place that is a little bit more trendy. You know, they have their own Instagram account where...
Got some hip-hop playing?
Yes, exactly. Hip-hop playing, the fades and lines and everything has got to be perfect. Mm-hmm. So I go online. I search for some spot. I found a spot called Cadman on Lakeshore.
Interesting.
In Mississauga. I went over there. I think there's a lot of Asian dudes there, tattooed up and everything else. Very, very trendy place.
Asian dudes working or getting their hair cut?
No, working.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all had like these black latex gloves.
I hope you don't mind me asking. Filipino or like Chinese?
Chinese.
Okay. All right, keep going.
Yeah. And I told him this is what I normally do, whatever. And guy did a great job. Yeah. I'm normally not impressed because I feel like I do a better job myself. Right. Not only that, he looked at my fade and he's like, you actually did this really nice. I'm like, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Straight edge?
Yeah.
He just pulled out a Gillette. He's like a Mach 5.
No, straight.
Nice.
Straight blade all the way through. And when he was done, he said, I was like, this is a pretty good job, man. I really like it. And he said, it's only going to get better because like now I know your face. I know how your hair grows. I know how your beard grows. I know how you like your style. So the next time you come, it's going to get better from here. I like the way how you threw that in there because it is true. It makes sense, right? Obviously he can't. He's not going to be perfect right off the bat. Right. It could be, but as you like get better and better, like more and more iterations, he knows exactly how to cut your hair.
A good salesperson,
man. Yeah,
bro, I know how your hair grows now, and you're like, yeah, you do.
No, it was a good experience, man. It didn't even break the bank. It was only like $38 or something for the whole 9 yards. Yeah, and he also like skin shaved my head.
Stupid as shit right there. Sorry, I had to say something. Man. $38 just for the face. Dude. Actually, no, it makes sense. It's all your hair, right?
Yeah.
At that point, I'm just like, can you do something about these eyebrows? If we were here, $38.
Yeah.
I had one lady was cutting my hair, and then she was like, just so you know, your left ear is just a little bit higher than your right. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's not what I pay you for. Like, you don't have to tell me that.
Just work around it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
No one's ever said that to me until this lady in my 30s. And I was just like... Are you trying not to get tipped? Just make it look symmetrical and let me be on my way.
Right, yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Hang off of one ear until it gets higher?
Yeah, that's the equivalent of... I was once a wedding photographer, right? I did it for a few years. And you need to figure out flattering ways for you to take pictures of people, right? And so people have certain types of faces. And then what you need to do is angle them in a way that flatters them. Right. So you're trying to take the most flattering picture. So for example, I myself have a prominent nose. So you avoid side profile pictures. You want to go off at an angle.
Okay.
Very simple. But you have to do that for other people, And so that would be the equivalent of me saying, hey, you have a big ass nose, so don't look that way. Look this way.
But that's your job.
It's true. That's her job to make you look good with your hair.
She didn't have to tell me anything.
No, I'm saying that is the equivalent of me being an asshole to doing it. No, I'm
think
agreeing.
You have to, don't you? Sometimes.
No, I don't.
Like, hey,
I don't know.
This is your better side. Actually, you're right. You're right.
No, you can't say that.
If somebody told me this is my better side, I'd be like,
what's wrong with my other side?
Outside? Yeah.
Right. Especially on a wedding day.
Yeah, you don't want a good side. I'm a princess.
Yeah, exactly.
Even as a groom, I'm a princess.
Yeah.
That's how I approach that situation.
So that's what you need to do. And then sometimes, and this is the thing, when people are like, oh, it was so easy to shoot your wedding, or it's you're very easy to photograph. It just means you're really proportionate, and you're super hot no matter what angle. You can shoot you from the back of the, like the back of your head is nice. Yeah, they know.
People know.
They know.
Ugly people, you got to let them know. Like, hey, this was a challenge, but we succeeded.
Look this way and just look in the corner over there. Thank you. Take a picture.
Jeez.
But that's what you do. You got to build. See, because if you're a photographer, what you need to do is the entire time, you need to be on. You need to be happy. You need to be smiling. You need to be cracking jokes. You need to.
You're in the service industry.
Yeah, exactly. Because like you want people to be like loose around you, right? So you gotta be on the entire time. So you gotta like build up. People are like, oh, you're looking great, the whole day.
Dang.
And so, or the whole evening. That's like 12 hours of you being positive. By the time you get in the car, like, you gotta listen to some death metal.
I can really tell you're a negative person if that's a challenge.
No, man, you gotta be on.
Yeah, I get it.
You don't understand?
I know.
You gotta. Plus, on top of which, the thing is that I'm a.
You're almost a extroverted introvert.
Yeah, I'm an introvert that acts like an extrovert.
That's what an extroverted introvert is.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, then there you go. That's exactly what I am.
See, now you know what that is and the definition, people.
Thank you.
We did that just for you. But yeah, those people are the most interesting to me because it's just like
you got to put in effort. It's currency. That's emotional currency that you're putting out there. Yeah. So when you're done, it's not like I didn't like it. I really love taking pictures. I really love shooting weddings. It's
draining too, just being on the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, it's like that's just how I am. I got to figure out who I am at the end of the day. I'm like, who am I? I know I was that person for the last 12 hours because I'm around these people.
Right.
Who am I?
Yeah. No, man. I mean, it's every once in a while. Like, if there's too much happening, at a wedding, if I can, on the rare occasion that I can eat some food, I'll eat in the quietest corner in the banquet hall.
Yeah.
Just away from everyone.
Those places are weird because you're surrounded by people and you're alone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's true because they don't know you.
They don't know you. You don't know them. You don't want to know them.
Yeah. And you're avoiding aunties because they're the ones who are like, why are you eating? Shouldn't you be taking pictures?
Yeah.
Why are you standing?
And
Shouldn't you be taking pictures?
Like, take a picture. Kids get in the way.
No, they don't.
They don't? You tell them.
No.
Hey, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
This is how you deal with kids right off the bat.
Yeah. You trip the biggest one. The other ones know what's happening.
No, you just do not engage. You do not engage. You do not look. You do not do nothing.
You're going to be a great father.
All you need to do is, thank you, brother. All you need to do is know which kids are important, right? So that's for purposes of taking the pictures. Right. And then those kids, again, you do not engage, right? What you do is you use a longer lens and you stay away from them. And while they're playing with their friends and whatnot,
like a
you
creep.
you snapshot from far away.
You take a picture from a distance.
Exactly.
And no one's when they aren't
from a
looking.
distance. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what you want to do. So then you never have to deal with, because every once in a while you do get like, that event where we emceed.
Yeah.
Those kids weren't even.
Those were kids.
That was.
We'll just leave that be because we only emceed one thing, man. There's only so many kids there.
Oh boy. Ah, man.
One of them bit me.
That was.
One of them bit me.
Dude, it was something.
Yeah, like a grown kid.
I felt like I was under siege at some point.
You were.
Yes.
You were getting attacked.
Yes, I was getting attacked.
You're getting attacked in the butt. They were punching you.
Oh my God.
I was having so much fun. I took a video. He's still not engaging. You still weren't engaging.
I was
like,
engaging.
I'm ignoring this. I'm like, at this point, he's hitting you, bro. You need to hit back.
Yeah.
The kid that was biting me, I had to just pick him up and take him to his mother. I'm like, look at this. What's happening here?
I'm imagining him just dangling by his teeth.
Yeah, kind of. At that point, he let go, and I was just holding him by his collar.
Yeah.
But I was fine with what I was doing.
God damn.
I just dropped him like, this is yours.
Please.
Watch this. The thing is, that's how a lot of kids are, man. No. I know you weren't. I know you were an angel. You told me that day. And I was like, okay. But like kids don't know. They get around another kid. That kid's biting somebody. You're like, I'll bite somebody. You know?
No, man.
That's how it goes.
I'm not giving that a pass at all.
Dude, boys are like that.
I know boys are.
If you were more afraid and respectful of your parents is the reason you were the way you were. But if you want to impress other kids, you biting.
You gotta wild out.
You biting somebody. You're climbing something that shouldn't be climbed.
I don't think I was ever a biter. Mm-hmm. You know, that was never like a reaction.
Right. You ever jump off of something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we used to jump off of things that you shouldn't jump off of.
Yeah. And
just because one kid would do it, all the other boys would do it.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Yeah. It comes down to whose approval you're seeking.
Yeah.
You know?
So. It's always the older person in whatever's like group of kids, even over here.
Right. Kinda, yeah, I'd agree with that.
So as a result, there's a lot of Game Boying by myself.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mauritius has played with fire, but we already told that story.
You kids would have Game Boys?
No, as in I had a Game Boy.
Okay.
And I would just
other kids I'm assuming didn't.
Stay in my corner.
Did other kids have a Game Boy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, they didn't. They just played around.
I'm like at your age, probably, kind of a new technology.
Yeah, the Play It Loud edition. Play It Loud edition where it was all black.
Right.
Dude.
They had some games on that thing. I remember that.
Yeah. So someone invented a thing. Mm-hmm. I don't think is important at all. But it's a piece. It's a contraption that clips onto the back of your smartphone, and then you can slide in actual Game Boy games into the thing, cool. and it'll play on your phone.
Nice.
I mean, you can just get an emulator and it would solve the problem.
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty useless.
Like, I don't need any nostalgia. Like, hey, you want to pretend you're back in time?
Click.
Yeah. Here's the app. Instead of a calculator, you can use an abacus. You're like, really? Like the Egyptians?
Oh, it feels so great. The past feels amazing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there is something kind of cool about sliding a cartridge in the back and
blowing every now and then, ask you to blow on it for no reason.
I've never had to do that. Those are people who just don't keep good care of their cartridges.
How do you, what do you mean? Because I had like a original Nintendo. You had to blow in it every now and then.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I've never had an original Nintendo. I all had Game Boys, but none of my cartridges required.
I didn't have a Game Boy.
Yeah, none of my cartridges required blowing.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
I feel like Nintendo's never had... did they have cases?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
I think they had cases, but no one used them.
Whatchamacallit did. The Super Nintendos had a plastic sliding thing you would put on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if that reduced the incidence of cartridge blowing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's just kids that they get spilling water in their shit and whatnot. I remember going to some kid's place and they had a Nintendo and you look at like the metal strip on the inside of the cartridge, what gets red, and it's like blue with corrosion.
Yeah, well, that game has been played.
That game has been dipped in water.
Most kids were either Nintendo kids or Sega kids, and every now and then one kid would have both, and you're like, what team are you on, man? Right. Also, how rich are you, bro?
Vector Man, and they had Sonic. Ooh, Sonic the Hedgehog was in the news lately.
Tell me.
Yeah. So they're making a Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Looks scary as hell.
Yes. And the internet lit up, ablaze, on outcry.
Yeah.
And the fact that why the frick did you make it look this way?
Yeah.
And then other animators and or artists, they took the thing and then they remade it to what they thought it should look like.
Right.
Which looks like frickin' Sonic. Mm-hmm. And it was a huge petition. The internet blew up, dude.
Right.
And then I think within 5 days or so, the creators of the movie posted saying, you guys spoke out and we heard and we're going to do...
And we fired somebody.
Yeah, and we're going to revive
And you guys
this.
ruined their lives because they were so happy and excited. And because of you guys, screw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw them on a. I mean, the thing is that I don't think it's just one person that's getting fired to this, but like whoever made the decision to do it this way obviously didn't test it because it's easy to see that this was going to be gross.
They should do that with more things, like Aladdin. Just Genie.
Oh my god!
Just give me a couple of versions of Genie.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know which one. I almost feel like a cartoon version with like Will Smith superimposed on him might be the way to go.
Yeah.
compared to what I've seen so far?
Because what I've seen so far is horrible. All of Aladdin looks bad.
All of it looks bad.
It looks bad.
Jafar looks bad.
Jafar looks bad. Aladdin looks stupid.
Aladdin looks bad. Will Smith looks bad. Jasmine looks okay.
Yeah, Jasmine looks okay. But all of it is
Frida
just
Pinto
horrible.
could have been Jasmine.
Yeah, she could have been.
I think it almost is, though. That girl looks a lot like Frida Pinto.
Yeah, it could have been Frida Pinto and Dev Patel.
Again.
Yo, I watched
that's just doing Slumdog all over again.
Yeah, I want to watch another one of that. I want to watch another version of that movie. Freaking love it.
Yeah, that was a good movie, man. That was a good one.
It's so bad that Will Smith is currently was on one of those late night talk shows.
And he was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yep.
Oh, did he? I was just making that up. That's hilarious. I'm sure. Man.
Let's not talk about Aladdin.
That's rough. Let's see what happens.
That is bad. And also, if you're looking through the movies of Will Smith, I mean, he's got a couple duds like in a row. Planet was no good.
Which one was Planet?
The one with his son?
Earth.
Was it called Earth? It wasn't called Earth.
It was called After Earth.
Yeah, After Earth. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wild West was a piece of fun, but still a piece of crap.
Yeah, but I would watch that. That was entertaining.
But that was after Enemy of the State. Like, you got to remember where it was. He was making good movies.
Yeah. And Men in Black.
And then he was like, I'll take 10 million.
Yeah, okay. I give him a pass on that. That's no big deal.
Okay.
Right? That's fine. But
After Earth was really good, in my opinion.
Really? You liked it?
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, man. I didn't
I
like
saw
it at
that
all.
maybe 5 to 6 times. You can tell I wasn't married then.
That was most of it was just
You know what? For a second, I'm like, what's he doing? I'm like, oh, I know exactly what he's doing. He's doing 40% of the movie is what he's doing.
It was a lot of that.
Just breathing heavy.
But you know what? It's coming out. We got some Bad Boys 2, which we already spoke about. Bad Boys 3, rather. Also, he's got a brand new movie called Gemini Man or whatever.
That looks interesting.
Yeah, it's just him times himself.
Yeah.
trying to kill himself.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
It's amazing how young they can make you look.
Yeah.
He looks young.
Super young.
They did that with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, it looked like Fresh Prince. That looked like Fresh Prince with Will Smith.
Fresh Prince worked out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Fresh Prince was skinny.
Yes, he was.
But yeah, it looks good. I'll watch that. That's
good.
One. That better be good.
But do you know what I'm really excited about?
Oh, he's using his deep voice. Everybody calm down.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
That looks fucking nice.
Yeah, that looks amazing. It's so hard to screw up too.
I'm so excited. Not only that, you watch the trailer, it's frame by frame recreation.
It's gonna be great.
That's what we needed. We didn't need anything more than that. And also, I like the fact that the lions look like actual lions. They don't like try to meld the two together,
right?
Like animated lion and regular lion.
It looks like a lion.
This just looks like a freaking lion.
Lion that's talking.
Yeah, a lion that's talking, which is okay. I can deal with that.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it's something from my childhood. Like now, my niece and nephew are going to be able to watch, and they're going to know Lion King.
Yeah,
because they don't know Lion King.
Yeah, and the thing is that it needed to be good.
It'll be good.
Lion King needed to be good. Also, because the thing is that I feel like out of all of the Disney movies from back in the day for our generation, Lion King might be the one of the most important.
I think it was the best one.
Yeah, it was the best one as well.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Plus, the songs were great. Like, everything was just perfect.
The songs are money. Elton John, Michael Bolton, get in there, guys.
Yep.
Start singing. No black dude singing in that movie for some reason. The whitest of white dudes singing. Elton John singing. Yeah. Now there's a lot more there's a lot more diversity in terms of the actors.
Right. Yeah.
They're like, let's get Donald Glover get in here.
Yes.
Let's get Idris Elba. I'm just guessing.
Right.
He probably is in the movie.
I don't think Idris is in there, but Donald Glover's definitely in there.
Yeah, he's in there. He's Simba. I think Jonathan Taylor Thomas was last Simba.
Yes, he was. Man,
the whitest of white kids.
Yeah, Mufasa's still Mufasa, same voice.
Of course,
which is gonna be great for us because we're gonna recall.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Simba, remember who you are,
dude.
Woo! I'm so excited about that movie.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, man.
The blueprint's there. How can you screw it up? They should do that with more things.
Well, they tried. They tried it with Jungle Book, which was mediocre. And they tried it with Aladdin. And
how would you feel about old cartoon movies? They make live action like this, and old movies they animate. That'd be kind of fun.
Okay, so give me an example.
No. Matrix, the way Matrix is.
Yeah, animated.
But just exactly the same movie.
Will be fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah, something like that.
All right, so The Matrix had this lesser-known anthology called Animatrix.
Right. I saw that.
Which was very
good.
A single DVD, 6 or 7 different animated styles around the Matrix world. So good. Man, I love that.
Yeah.
I own it. It's right there. And it came with the soundtrack. So in the box set for the Animatrix, you had the Animatrix DVD and you had the CD, the music CD for the music of the for Animatrix. Mm-hmm. So good.
You have Lion the book?
Yes, I do.
The movie wasn't enough to make you cry. You got to read it slowly to cry page by page. That was such a sad movie.
Yeah, but the movie's based on a book, so you got to read the book, right? You got to read that source material.
It's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those sad,
but happy.
Happy, yeah, I know. But man, that movie will make you cry.
Yeah.
Any orphan looking for their family is gonna make you cry.
That's for sure.
When it's Dev Patel.
Yeah, he's gonna make you feel some things. He's gonna make you feel some stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh, about another cool thing on Netflix is called
Love, Death, Robots.
Thank you. Yes. Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's good.
I saw it all in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, so good.
If you haven't seen that, go watch all of it.
Yeah.
Or go watch 3 episodes. It'll take you half an hour.
Yeah. Some episodes are only like 3-4 minutes or 5 minutes, and some of them at length would be 11 minutes long.
There's one called Suits.
Yeah.
I think it's episode 4, but it's different on people's Netflix. I realized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Suits. That's really good.
Which one? What happens in there?
That's the one where these guys seem to be kind of like farmers, and when there's a breach, they get into an armored suit.
Yeah,
and it's kind of cute, but then it gets serious.
Yeah.
I really like
it's like
that
watching a charming cartoon, but they also swear, and there's like cool aliens and shit.
Every episode is like, it feels like a different animation house.
Yes, completely different.
I felt like the way they made Love, Death, Robots is they had a competition for people to submit short stories.
Yeah.
And then they took these short stories and they took the best 12 and they gave them to different animation houses. None of them are connected to each other.
Yeah.
And everybody did their take on animation on this short story.
Yeah.
And none of the commitments are too long. And it's grown-up stuff. And it's fun.
Yeah.
And like I hadn't been that entertained in a while.
Yeah, I was so glad. Well, the thing is this was sort of like a test to test the general public's appetite for CGI. All right, because I feel like after this, they were gonna, based on the reaction, they will like fund a bigger project.
Right.
A couple of my favorites was the one with the dropship that. Like the lucky,
I think it's called 16 or 13 or something.
The lucky dropship.
Yeah.
That one was really cool, just because from my point of view, because it's a relationship between the pilot and the dropship that she pilots, and sort of like it's not like she's giving the spaceship a character, but she deals with the spaceship almost as if it's her friend, right? And as a guy who like cars, and then has I would say a heightened relationship with my car versus like other people are just like, this is a tool that just gets me places. For me, it's like that my car makes me happy. Seeing my car makes me happy. Driving my car makes me happy. It's a lot of emotions that tied into my car. So like I kind of vibe with that.
Especially in the military, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Jarhead.
Yeah.
This is my gun. There are many others like it, but this one's mine. With the military, like your things. You take care of your tools take care of you.
Exactly. Yes.
You just
my grandfather used to say that. He used to say exactly that, but in Creole, right? If you take care of your tools take care of you.
Yeah, growing up in Texas, I was around a fair bit of like vets, so it was you heard that pretty regularly.
Oh yeah,
and those guys mowed their lawn on time.
Yeah,
those guys were on point
for sure. So that was really good. I liked there was another one. It was something Beyond the Rift.
Okay.
It was the one where it's like a spaceship that goes a little too far outside of the boundaries of wherever. And
right, that was a creepy one.
That was a creepy one, but also interesting.
I liked there was one about yogurt.
Yes, everyone likes the yogurt one.
Just nice and simple.
Everyone loves the yogurt one.
Took over the world, and it's made like it almost feels like a trailer. Yeah, it's 4 minutes long, the whole episode.
Yeah,
I was like, this is adorable. There was one with there's 3 robots that are visiting post-apocalyptic Earth.
Yeah.
After all the humans are gone. Great. Just light, fun.
Yeah.
And I love that more than anything. It's just that the animation flavor is so different
from episode to
episode.
Yeah, you're right. So definitely check that out.
And one of the episodes, it's not even, it's Topher Grace.
Yeah.
And the girl from Scott Pilgrim.
Okay, yeah.
And you talk for a second.
Okay, and what it is that apparently there's a civilization inside of their freezer.
Yeah, and it's sped up. It's like hyperspeed, so they're like evolving quicker and stuff like that.
Yes, you get to see them from beginning of time all the way to like advanced society.
Check out that show, Love, Death, Robots.
So good.
I'm not big on recommendations because I've been put through a lot of I hate when people recommend something to me, and I'm like, yeah, this is what you like.
Yeah.
This is not what I like.
Right.
But
here's the okay, go on.
No, there's nothing more than that. It's just like sometimes some people are like, if I like it, other people will like it. But that show is something definitely that I enjoyed.
Okay, fair. But the thing is that that's how recommendations work, right? You gotta take it on whether or not you like it. I like it. I hope that you like it. If you don't like it, that's cool.
The episode you pointed out, and no disrespect, is my least favorite episode.
Beyond the Rift?
Yeah. No, not Beyond the Rift. The other one with the relationship with their plane.
Yeah.
And it's not because like you have good judgment. Yeah. I've seen a lot of the things you've shown me, and I'm like, oh, I'm into this now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like every now and then, what I like about this show is every commitment is 8 minutes long, so nothing hurts.
Fair.
But like, yeah, I've been like recommended books.
Yeah, but
and then I'll be sitting there. Once again, this is not about you. This is just me talking about recommendations. So you've never recommended a book. I agree. But yeah, sometimes like, hey guys, that's your thing. Like,
but you can't do that. You can't. You get to choose whether or not you want to listen to the recommendation or not.
No, but people should be friggin' aware of the fact that when you recommend something, you're recommending it.
Yeah.
You should think about like, is this something this person's gonna like, or is this something I like because it's big on jujitsu and meat hunting, and psychedelics.
True, but the thing is okay. That while there is a space for that, there's also a thing of like, hey, look, this is uniquely me. This is uniquely me, and I understand that you might not like it, but I'm going to share it with you anyway in case. There's something that either you have an appreciation for the fact that, oh, this is what he likes, and that's fine if it's not like a big ass waste of time. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So like, because the thing is that like, because sometimes you're not sharing, because I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
If you're in my car, I will try to split my time for the music stuff. Is that this is the cool shit that I just heard that I really like, and then after I'll just give it up. Like,
Yasin, what if I tell you I don't like ever listening to anybody's music in anybody's car? What if I tell you that right now?
Yeah, but we never listen to music.
We have. You've introduced me to a lot of music in your car.
Yeah, but that was a while ago. Now we don't do that.
I don't get in your car anymore, bro.
Yeah, but
true.
But that's not the reason why you don't get in my car.
When's the last time? No, of course not.
Yeah.
But last time I was in your car.
Yeah.
Every time I've been in your car.
I've never played music.
Yeah, man. I can tell you exactly at times because I have this thought in my head every time you do it.
Really?
I'm not being mean at all because I appreciate you. And I like that you enjoy showing me anything.
Right.
But there's people listening.
Yeah.
And like for me, I'm like, people introduce you to things. Like I go to friends' houses and they're like, let's watch this TV show. I'm like, I didn't come here to watch a TV show. I didn't get in a car to listen to a music.
Right.
And when somebody gives you music in a car,
right,
they expect you to listen to it.
Right.
Because it's important to them. So you can't talk over the music because then they're like, wait, this is the part. Because that happened last time with you. And it wasn't that I was like, oh, cool, Logic.
Right.
I like it. You know?
But like, that's the thing is that...
I'm held hostage now.
That's true. But that's fair. I get what you're saying. But like, if I'm playing Logic, I'm playing something that I'm pretty sure you might like.
Right. But I have no way to tell you.
If you don't like it,
or even like, I don't care to listen to music right now or ever when I'm in a car with anybody.
Right.
Or maybe that's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Fair, like I'm putting this all out there,
right?
And just to go back to the genesis of this is that people should be cognizant when they're referring anything.
Yeah, but if they refer a book,
Yeah.
It's not the same as you being in my car and I'm making you listen to music.
Completely not. It's ruder for me to be in your car and listening to music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the book, you get to choose whether or not you can read the back of it. You can read a review.
But if I come over to your house and you haven't done this, and they're like, "Oh, let me show you an episode," and I'm watching 30 minutes of a making of a rap battle,
right?
It's happened to me. And now I'm like 30 minutes of this British rap battle.
Yeah.
Then I'm watching the making of, not even the friggin' rap battle. So like, yeah, referrals are an interesting thing.
Right.
But I like the way you did it. Like, hey, this is the thing. This is why I like it.
Yeah.
You gave me like a trailer to the recommendation.
I'm trying to work fast.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work fast. If you like it, you like it. If not,
and that's the best thing about Love, Death, Robots is like the longest episode is 13 minutes. The shortest episode is 4 minutes.
Right.
And they're all visually appealing at the very least.
Okay, that's easy. Yeah. The thing is that sometimes you might, I think because it's also the other person, what they want to do is they're trying to get you to like the same thing that they like because there's some satisfaction in the fact of like whatever. And then also sometimes it takes you being a hostage, right? So for example, I remember being hostage to watch the IT Crowd. I was over at someone's place and they played the IT Crowd.
Yeah.
And I hated the first episode.
Was it because also you were hostage?
I can't tell.
Okay.
But I sat there and I watched it. I'm like, this is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember I was on Reddit sometime, and then they were making reference to the show, and they're saying it was a great show, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember it being great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I talked to another friend of mine. They said they liked it. I'm like, all right. And I tried it again, and then I enjoyed it.
Right.
So there's something like that. What was one that hit you right? The reason for that story is I'm just simply saying is that like it kind of like sparked something, but maybe not the best way to do it. But at the end of the day, I fucking love the IT crowd.
But it wasn't the recommendation that got you into it. It was the Reddit, you came to it to yourself almost, actually.
Yeah, but I guess it wouldn't have been on my radar had I not gone.
Some of the best things I like now are things that were referred to me. Right?
Yeah.
So that's why it just comes down to like when you refer something.
That Tom Hardy show.
Voodoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you really have to judge the person instead of the show. And that's the mistake we all make when making referrals. It's like, I like this so much. But it's like you have to kind of view who you're referring it to.
Yeah.
And then go from it from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, the reason this is so good is every flavor is different.
Yeah.
Visually, story-wise, and all of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I do have a pet peeve about like...
Clearly.
Yeah. Well, it's also because it's become a pet peeve because you don't ever get to... You can't tell somebody while it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the thing you're having me do right now is rude.
Yeah. I think there's ways to do it. I don't think it's past that.
Hypothetical. How would somebody... So let's say if...
Look, my car, right? Let's say
Let's
my
move
car.
this away from you because it's only going to get personal if it's literally in your car. But like, I come over and there's a 45-minute TV show you want me to show.
Right.
And you're the guy who introduced me to Firefly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you showed me one episode.
Mm-hmm.
I saw all of the episodes and the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that a matter of like, your judgment is wrong. You know me well enough to refer me things.
Yeah.
So like, but generally, people love making referrals on random things they watch. And a lot of those people are high. And when they're high, they get super into whatever thing they're in.
Yeah, that's
And then
fair.
you go over and they're like, this is the best. And they're like, I don't care about this. And you can't tell them that.
Right.
Because they're so excited too. If you're referring something, you're over the top about it.
Yeah.
So that opening doesn't come to be like, and even if you do it, they're like, oh.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The best you can do is, oh.
Right. Yeah.
So
Because
like,
oh, I'm sorry to share the things that I love with you.
Yeah, now I'm rude since I don't like your hunting show or something.
Right.
If somebody comes over to my house, I don't put on Meat Eater. Like, I love Meat Eater. I'm like, hey, you want to see a deer get shot in a scenic environment?
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
But like, some people literally do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very rude. It's just like, dude, I don't want to watch your, like a pawn shop show. And I've had that once where it's like, this is a really good episode. I'm like, it's all a pawn shop show. I don't care if it's... Did you know these are actors? Like, these are fake people coming in to sell fake stuff? Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
That's true.
I've never watched a pawn show.
Yeah. Even that car show that you like.
Oh, Top Gear.
Top Gear. Good show.
Yeah, it's scripted.
It's scripted.
Yeah.
Like...
But people need to know that it's scripted. There's a show... Like, they're writers. There's jokes.
Yeah.
Right? Are you thinking that they're that brilliant?
I would hope so.
Like, anyone who didn't think that it was like specifically egregious. I think what you're talking about specifically egregious was a Tesla thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pretended that Tesla died.
Yeah. Yeah.
They wrote that prior.
Yeah.
And then they pretended that, yes, while we were driving this thing, it died.
It died, yeah.
You're a car review show.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Get your head out of your ass.
Shouldn't be doing that
You're
at all.
a car review show.
Yeah, I agree.
A certain percent of the population comes here expecting actual car reviews.
Right.
Instead of you pretending. In that case, you could be pretending this Lexus is all that.
Yeah.
While it's nothing. Because you just like to pretend to get excited about something. You're friggin', there's Anthony Bourdain and there's Guy Fieri, and now you're Guy Fieri. You're like, flavor country, because all I have to judge is how excited you are about the food, right? And that matters.
Yeah,
because Guy Fieri's making a recommendation.
Yeah.
But he's being insincere.
Insincere?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Got me all worked up.
Yeah. Well, Top Gear has always had a problem with electric cars. They've absolutely hated it.
And they shouldn't have them on.
They shouldn't. Yeah, no. Look, I'm not defending them. I'm not defending them.
Right.
But the thing is that
it's a shit thing to do.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah.
Right. But I think they also thought like what they did was they lied about it, and then after what was even worse is that they said, oh, well, we're a show that we're obviously
Yeah.
written, and as a result, you shouldn't expect us to have accurate,
That's hilarious.
accurate portrayal of
Because it doesn't
cars.
seem that way when you watch the show generally.
Exactly. That was the thing. If they said, all right, listen, yeah, you know what? My bad. We thought it was going to be funny, but we did this and, we misled.
Yeah.
Fine. You take your lumps.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they completely deflected it.
I never loved the show in the first place. It was
But you're not
like,
a car guy.
Yeah, I'm not a car guy.
That
We're
show is-
talking about referrals.
Yeah, that show is beloved, but I don't think I've ever...
No.
Yeah.
Dude, once again, this is not about you. That was an example I pulled out.
Right.
You keep pulling up you.
No, it's just because Top Gear is a car thing. That's why.
It is.
Yeah.
It sure is, man.
But,
it sure is.
Petrol heads. Fucking...
Yeah.
That's
the good thing about Instagram. When somebody sends you a video, you're like, I'm on board for 60 seconds. I never mind somebody sending me an Instagram of something like, hey, check this out.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you got me for 30. This is fine. This is totally cool. But when people do it with like TV shows, when you go to visit them and you haven't seen them in a minute, and they're like, let me spend some time with you.
Yeah.
Or like,
I can see how that would be a thing. Yeah.
Plus, like, I don't take in my music sitting in a car with like people. And that's once again not about you.
Yeah,
It's just like referrals there's a responsibility.
Yeah. Man, you really hold it to high regard. But that's true. You rarely recommend. Well, I don't think you've ever recommended music ever.
And I'm into things.
Yeah.
I'm into things deeply.
Yeah.
But I also think about like if somebody gives me an inkling, like, hey, I like this stuff. Hey, let me show you something. Somebody tells me they like acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me show you Second Son.
Right.
Let me show you something similar.
Right.
Based on
you're working with the information that you're given.
And that's the way it should be done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like people shouldn't try to create momentum out of scratch.
I will tell you, I think there's some people who are just they're chasing the high.
I think some people have an ego where they feel like they have a really profound judge in entertainment.
Okay.
And they feel like since I like this,
right,
other people are gonna like this.
Okay.
They
I can see
like
that.
I have a really good taste in say it, whatever,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Sports documentaries or like music. If I like this hip hop, other people are gonna like this hip
Must
hop.
like it, yeah.
Everybody knows I like hip hop, and you're like, no one's nice enough to tell you what they think of your taste in anything.
Yeah,
possibly.
No, that's fair. I also think that there's a fun of being able to like, all right, I'll show you this. You don't like it? All right, cool. I'll show you this other thing. Oh, we're getting there. And we keep going. And eventually I show you a video like within like the next 15 minutes to show you a video that just you loses your mind. Right? Like a slow motion the skateboard slow motion trick thing with a really, really beautiful music.
Yeah.
You play that shit over there and you're like, yeah, feels good. It feels good.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but you can't do it all the time, and you can't do it. There's like settings and things like that. You know what? I like that idea. What you're saying with regards to like hostage specifically, because like sometimes I'm obviously a fall of it, but like, yeah, it'll make you a better person being able to like navigate that just a little bit smartly.
Segue into referrals. Yeah. Don't just because you saw something you're excited about it, unless you're with your best friend.
Yeah.
And like you and me, you get to do that all the time.
Yeah.
And also like we have other things in common, but like it's so annoying. And I also feel like it's very egotistical sometimes where people are like, you gotta like, hey man.
Sit there and watch you look at it.
I came here to hang out with you.
Right. Can we do some hanging?
Yeah, seeing this doesn't do anything for me. Yeah. So.
Oh man, I do get it.
Food, like even food. You like shawarma? Great. Let's talk about shawarma. But like, if I don't like raw fish, let's not. Or like, if your shit's too expensive for me to afford. People start raving about, and you get there, and there's one chef. He only makes fish for you.
Wait, you've actually done that?
That's anniversary dinner shit. That's not everyday shit.
Actually, I need to know that place. I want to go there after Ramadan.
Yeah, no, I'll get you the name. That place is amazing. Yeah. I think it's called Yashu or Yaksku, or like if you type into Google, you write sushi and Yashu, I think it'll pop up, and that guy will make you sushi just for you.
Yeah. I want that experience.
Yeah. And the whole time you're like, I better get full. This is going to be $120. Dude.
Were you full?
I was pretty full. I didn't have to eat again. So
okay, then there you go.
Yeah. But it was also like very much a journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we're going to start off with some light stuff and get more adventures from there. I'm going to give you a piece of an octopus's hand. And you're going to be like, oh my God.
I believe that's called a tentacle.
Yeah, just a tentacle though. Nothing else.
At least, have you seen people eat octopuses while they're alive?
Yeah, man. I saw an Asian lady last night eat an octopus when it was alive.
God,
I wouldn't trust it in there.
oh my God. Well, you gotta chew it. You're not just swallowing an octopus.
I don't know. I feel like some of it you just like slurp it down, but yeah, you probably have to chew it. I feel like it might take control of you later on. You might start acting a little fishy. Dude, some of that I saw them fry an eel alive and then eat it. This is the craziest thing I saw. Was a guy take a fish and cut it so quickly that parts of it were still moving as people ate it.
I think that's just nerves.
Yes, it definitely was. But still, let's wait for shit to calm down. Why do we have to be pretending it's alive when we eat it?
Yeah, fair.
Can we give it? Let's let those things stop firing.
Have you seen? This was off of a hunting show, I think.
Okay.
They shot a deer.
Yeah.
And then they cut it up so that they can pack it.
Right.
And they had like a piece of meat.
Yeah.
And the nerves was still firing.
Ooh.
And it was like bubbling.
Right.
Have you not seen that?
I've seen it.
It's the scariest thing.
Yeah, they didn't eat it right away though, did they?
No.
They're just showing it. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, man, all of that stuff is scary. I saw a goat get its head cut off in person.
Yes.
When I was younger. That's the kind of weird stuff. Like as a kid in Pakistan, does not faze you somehow. Here, I feel like it's 8 years of therapy trying to figure out why that goat's still moving when it doesn't have a head. But they cut the head.
Yeah.
And the legs were just still going while the head was completely off of it.
Yeah.
For like a good 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me for a couple of days.
It's scaring me right now.
Scaring you right now. And then I saw them skin it, portion it, and they cook it right there, and everybody ate it. It was
good food.
Rejoice.
Rejoice, indeed. All right. Well, we started with food and we ended with food.
Yeah, man. 56 minutes.
Way to go.
And no one's going to refer shit to Syed for the rest of the year.
I still do it.
Yeah,
I still do it.
You could do it.
I'm not going to, but all you who are listening.
Dude, but the thing is,
pick
like,
your battles.
I've had some people refer things to me, and while it was happening, while it's happening, I was like, why is this person putting me through this? Like, I don't do this to them.
Yeah.
Especially that British rap battle. I was just like, why?
Yeah.
Like,
it's funny. Okay, go ahead.
I don't have a lot more. It's just like, I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, be self-aware of a situation.
It bothers me so much.
Have I ever mentioned a British rap battle to you or anything?
Have I give you any indication in the past that this is something that I might be moderately interested in?
That's exactly what I was doing while he was showing me. I was like, what did I do to deserve this? Right? What did I say about rap battles or Britain?
Yeah.
To really have to put the 30 minutes of a friggin' YouTube channel about rap battles.
Oh man, you poor soul.
Yo, man.
All right, people out there, you gotta pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
If you're sending it to that, or just
it just send it me on Instagram.
Just send an Instagram. Clearly, the 1 minute thing is as much as you get.
I appreciate it. And if I've ever showed you something you didn't like, forgive me.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying, but I try not to. I'm very careful, and we're very good friends, and I don't just send you random bullshit.
No, you don't.
So.
Except for that Trump guy.
Which guy? Yeah, that dude. That is 60 seconds though, but that
exactly. That's within the.
But that was also me giving you example of hey, this guy.
How crazy it is that he has that many followers and this is what
he's just
doing.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Wilhelm.
All right, people. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. We love you all. Good night.